Peace, 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 peace. What is going on, family? Welcome to another Substantial Weekly. Of course, I am Substantial. It's great to see everybody. Shout out to everyone in the chat, whether you watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, man. I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Speaking of subscriptions, man, we are, if I'm not mistaken, I think we are less than 20 subscribers away from reaching 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. We can clap it up for that. Definitely dope, man. It's crazy that we're this close. Shout out to everybody, man, who's already subscribed. Everyone who's been supporting, and is greatly appreciated, man. Thank y'all. But yeah, man, lot going on, a lot to cover today. Thank you to everybody who's already pre-ordered the album. Shout out to those of you who supported on Kickstarter before. As you can see, there's a couple of new things that I added to the pre-order. But yeah, man, things are moving along. Really, really great behind the scenes. A lot of the supplies, the shipping supplies that we've been waiting for has arrived. Now we're just waiting to get an update on the vinyl from Green Vinyl Records and Mono Stereo. Shout out to both of them. And other goings-ons. What else? Hopefully the orders for the USBs and the CDs should be going in between today and early next week. So they'll be arriving on time. Yeah, man, a lot of stuff going on, but we'll get into all of that. First and foremost, peace to all of you. If you haven't said peace already, please say peace. Let us know where you're tuning in from in the chat and all that good stuff. Shout out to everybody, man, all the regulars. Peace, what's going on to my man Joshua? Oh, man, what's going on, man? I am sorry in advance for letting you down anyway, but definitely let me know what is the bone that you have to pick with me. Nice afro. Peace. What's going on, fam? Good to see you up in here. Uncrowned Otaku. Peace. What's going on, fam? Frank, what's going on? Happy Friday to you too. Early Bird. Peace, fam. What's going on? Congrats on the new release and video and all that stuff too, man. Shout out to our brother Early Bird. You know, that's family. Peace. What's going on, Last King Saint? Good to see you up in here. All right, Laughing Man, Philly's in the building. Peace, what's going on, fam? Michael Coleman, peace. Good to see you up in here. Nebraska in the house. That's what's up. Yeah, man, so shout out to everybody in the chat. Great to see y'all here, per usual, man. A lot to cover today. Oh, man. Hey, listen, Joshua. I'm still dropping singles from the album. The album won't hit streaming platforms until July 28th. So I'm actually planning to drop more singles. So don't worry. I got you. But for those who don't know, before we jump into everything, if you are a Kickstarter supporter or you're somebody who is a Patreon supporter, then good news, you can actually listen to my full album right now. Right. So that was part of the promise, that I would do an early release of the record to those of you who support it. So y'all can definitely, lock in on one of those platforms and listen to the full record now. So as you can see, Joshua McGee is talking about one of the songs, and he said, Crutch might be the best damn song on the album, and it wasn't a single. Don't worry, my friend. I will be dropping it as a single. All right. But yo, thank you, man. That you're the first person of the people that have heard the album. You're the first person that's told me that's your favorite song. Early Bird hit me up, and it's funny, he's commenting on it now. He said Early Bird said that Ghost in the Cell is his fave. Man, this is exciting, man. I'm so excited for everybody to finally hear this record, and I really hope that it finds some new ears for some new fans. I got some great news from Bandcamp the other day too. I'll let y'all know about that in a second. It was well worth the wait, man. Thank you so much. Peace. What's going on? Eric G in the house, man. Good to see you up in here, fam. All right. Shout out to Warpath. Can't wait to listen. Thank you, man. Definitely that needs a shout out as well, man. Yeah, man. Listen. Behind the scenes, working on this record. Man, I was extremely focused on really putting together my best work. And you know, I put a lot of pressure on myself because, you know, I produced the record myself. And I had, matter of fact, let's put this up on the screen, because if you are not one of the people who like, if you have not pre-ordered this album yet, I don't know what I did to you, but I'm sorry. But yeah, man, definitely in the chat right now, you should be able to see the pre-order link. For those of you who haven't heard the record or pre-ordered it yet, you can please consider doing that. But yeah, man, Adultish coming soon. I did my best to make the best record I could possibly make. I involved a lot of my friends who are amazingly talented, because no man is an island. And I definitely know that, you know, life is better with friends. So, you know, I hit up a lot of my talented friends to support in any way they could, from Tone doing the mixing and mastering, to helping to mix the interludes and adding different parts of the stuff. And I don't want to dive too deep into the record right now because it's not out. But yeah, man, just know that I put everything I had in this record. You know what I mean? And for those of you who have heard it, I hope it shows. You know, and I hope the production caught your attention, because, you know, I've worked with some amazing producers over the years. But be clear, like, even when Nujabes reached out to me and started producing stuff for me, the stuff that Nujabes first heard me over mostly was my own production. And so I really kind of took a backseat as a producer because of how dope so many of the people I worked with over the years was. And I just never really bothered to push my own production like that. But times have changed. and I definitely wanted to make a statement with this new album. Joshua says the interludes were amazing as well. The long route still playing on a 90-minute drive home, bro. Hit so hard. Might be your best work, brother. Thank you, man. Again, those pre-orders are up now for those of you sleeping. Love the album all around, but Reed Richards stands tall. That's what's up, man. Thank you. The interludes were like a guided tour into the heart and soul of the album. Wow. That's dope, man. I love to hit it up, start to finish twice already. Wow, that's dope. Even though Reed Richards and Salt and Pepper were my favorites, Lost Touch, Ghost in the Cell almost made me cry. Wow, okay. Man, Sherm had me cracking over. Okay, all right. I feel like we're getting into spoilers now. All right, everybody, time out. There's people here who don't know what we're talking about, have not heard the record, but I hope if you have not pre-ordered this album yet, I hope this is giving you a bit of motivation to consider doing so. As you can see, people are digging the record. Let me clean up this screen because there's a lot happening. But yeah, man, I did everything I could to give y'all my best work, and I hope that it shows, you know what I mean? But thank you so much. Shout out to everybody who's heard it so far. Yeah, Adultish available now for pre-orders. We're going to talk more about some of what you can get with Adultish in a bit. Yeah, I think at some point in time before the album drops, maybe the day before it drops, I'm probably going to do like a online listening thing, where we can do some commentary to talk about the record and get folks excited for the drop. And I'm not talking about the July 14th date, but probably before the 28th date when it'll be everywhere. But on that note, let's talk about some other things, because there's a lot to cover today. Shout out to all of y'all, man. I really appreciate the love. Peace. What's going on? Yeah, agreed. Reed Richards gets me ready to start the day, man. I appreciate that. Peace. C. Cruz, good to see you up in here, fam. Thanks for all the support too, man. To all of y'all, man, who've already been supporting in a wide variety of ways, man. It's greatly appreciated. But once again, pre-order Adultish right now. Features Shingo 2, Uyama Hiroto, Mega Ran, Marcus D, Millen, Tamara Wellens, whose name I misspelled on this image. Is all A's, my bad. Stephanie Gale, T. Lucas, Javier Starks, DJ RBI, Malcolm Jackson, Matthew Shell, DJ Hav, Black Root. Hashtag my friends are dope. All right, so let's talk about other things. Man, this says, okay. Frank says, I had to take a little break from music. Started listening to my playlist again yesterday. Reed Richards is a total vibe. Thank you. It's totally a vibe. Thank you. All right. But yeah, let's talk about the goings on. So real quick, In the link of this video in the description of this video should be a link for my podcast with my wife called ARTdustry, where art meets industry. Definitely check out episodes 1 and 2 of the new season. We switched from bi-weekly to now we are weekly. Definitely check it out, man. Had 2 great interviews already. We had the homie Tony Concept, who's an amazing artist and has done a lot of great work with various companies over the years. He's actually a b-boy, all-around hip-hop artist who DJs, does graph, does all of these different things, and has been dope forever. Peace, God. What's going on, Malik? Good to see you up in here, fam. All right. Oh, this life. Yeah, man. But yeah, definitely check out the podcast if you haven't already. Link is in the description of the video. Really good episodes up. We interviewed the homie Javier Starks this past Wednesday. Audio should be going up for that episode live. That episode should be live. It's live on YouTube already, but it's not, the audio version isn't ready yet. We're doing the best we can to salvage the audio. Javier is the first interview that we did where he was actually outside. So because he was outside, even though he was in a park where it wasn't a lot of foot traffic, the birds had a lot to say about what Javier was saying in the interview. And so, yeah, man, it sounds like we're in a Disney movie in certain parts of the interview. But it was a great interview nonetheless. Definitely check it out. Shout out to my brother Javier Starks for sure. But definitely be on the lookout for that. Audio should be coming soon. Now, another quick reminder about these upcoming events. And I'm sorry, my sinuses are killing me, man, with everything going on in the world. First and foremost, before we continue, let me say this real quick. Yeah, man, I hope everyone is as good as you can be considering the state of things, depending on where you live in the United States. And my sinuses are killing me right now, partly because, air quality, different things like that, when that stuff changes up. My body reacts a certain way. And so with everything that's been happening, it's definitely been a struggle. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, there's been these wildfires in Canada that have spread, in terms of air quality, have created problems up and down the East Coast. New York was hit really bad. So was my area in the DMV as well. Like, you could literally smell stuff burning once you walk outside, and it's just been a haze. Like, it looks like parts of LA and stuff when you would go outside. And I had to keep telling my youngest daughter, I'm like, baby, that's not fog. That's not fog, right? This is what pollution looks like. And so, yeah, man, it's been real. We're going to circle back to talk about this more a bit later because of a song that I just dropped, which at the time we planned to release the song, we had no idea that this was going to be happening. We picked the release date months ago, and the timing was divine, to say the least. But yeah, man. Frank says, for real, stay safe, y'all. The big fires are not far from me. We had to close our windows. It was brutal for a couple days. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that, brother. Definitely be safe out there, man. All right, Warpath is saying, yeah, I've been feeling it heavy since I'm in northern Minnesota. Word, definitely be safe, be careful, man. The smoke has been crazy, indeed. Yeah, but I just wanted to say that real quick, man. Sending prayers to everybody. Hopefully, everybody stays safe and as healthy as possible, considering. Philly's real bad. There's smoke everywhere. Yeah, man. Again, definitely be safe, man. Mask up when you're outside and take it easy out there. All right. But real quick, just getting back on track. So events going on. Next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, you can catch me at AwesomeCon from June 16th through the 18th. We will have a booth set up the entire weekend. We'll be sharing space with Artway Alliance and a few other homies will be out there as well. We're also doing a Sketchpads event that is happening Saturday night from 8 to 10 p.m. I'll be posting details about that really soon, but definitely be on the lookout for that. So if you're in the DMV, come hang out. Should be really, really dope. Also, hold on, got a couple comments. All right. Yo, yeah. Blade Runner 2099. For real, bro. It's crazy out here. Another reminder about the upcoming Baltimore show that I have with the Boom Bap Society on June 30th. Definitely check me out. I'll be at Lamondo. For anyone who's never attended a Boom Bap Society event. Oh, and that's a Friday night. It's a very different type of event where they have multiple producers, multiple instrumentalists who literally all night is improvisation. So they create music on the spot, original music on the spot, picking up off of whatever someone else is playing. And then they usually have guest vocalists come in, and I'm the guest vocalist this month. And basically, based on what they build on the spot, I'll be doing a combination of, improvisation myself. So some freestyle mixed with some material that y'all know, and just adapting to whatever they play. So yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. I've done it multiple times in the past. Shout out to Wendell Patrick, who's amazing, and the homie Eric, who you see in the front of the photo. Both of them are super talented musicians, and always appreciate the invite when they reach out. So yeah, man, if you're in the DMV, come check me out. If you're in Baltimore specifically, that's where it'll be. All right. Another reminder that I will be at BlurCon this year. We will have a booth the entire weekend. I'll be doing a short performance on Saturday evening as well. So yeah, definitely come check that out. And we will be doing sketch pads. Details are forthcoming, but be on the lookout for that. That is happening second weekend in July. Other events coming up. I will be back at Otakon. I'll be doing sketch pads at Otakon, and I will also have a booth the entire weekend. So any of these conventions you catch me at, man, you can come through the booth, support, cop some merch if you want, take some pictures, chop it up, etc., etc. For those of you who catch me at these conventions, you know I usually keep some exclusive merch at the table. So yeah, man. Early says you doing all the cons. Hey man, listen, if the invite come through, who am I to deny them? You know what I'm saying? If they showing love and they like, Stan, come through, I'm like, you know what? I will come through. So yeah, man, shout out to Otakon, shout out to the homies for the invite. And I will be at Otakon July 28th through the 30th. Again, we will be doing sketch pads at that one as well. We will be joined by the homie Katie Fox too. So we'll be doing Animal Arithmetic live sketch pads. So that should be really, really dope. I'll be playing beats from the album while she's actually working on the manga live. So that'll be dope. August 19th through the 20th, I'll be at Conjutsu, which is, in Fairfax, Virginia. And that should be really dope too. I believe I'm performing Friday. I can't remember if I'm performing Friday or Saturday night, but I will be doing a full set at that convention. All right. Yeah, man. Let's see. I think that is it for the events for right now. So we're going to get ready to get into some music. There is another con that I've just confirmed for 2024 called ChromaCon. I'll be giving you details on that soon. And the reason why I'm going to be telling all of y'all way in advance about that show, because I want to make it a destination type of thing. I really, really want to encourage those of you who are fans who also love going to conventions to maybe considering making a trip out to Baltimore to come see that con. Because as of right now, that will be the debut of my band. So I've been quietly working behind the scenes to build a band. And I got certain people on the team confirmed. And I just got good news yesterday. I just got the contract for ChromaCon, and they want to book the band. And so this is the beginning of a new chapter in my career where, for those of you who've never seen me rock with a live band before, the hope is that you'll get the opportunity to see that going forward a lot more. So, yeah, man. So details on that are forthcoming, but let's switch pace real quick and talk about some new music. All right. So, yeah, let's do this. So this track right here, I mentioned before that I was going to circle back to talking about the wildfires and how it's affecting us all. So what I'm about to do right now is I'm going to play you this new track that I actually gave y'all a preview of weeks ago here on the show. I think before I left on tour, I played a piece of it, and the song is called As the World Burns. So just some context, we literally wrote and recorded this track, produced it, all of that. This happened almost 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and that was based on the wildfires that were happening in the West Coast and in Australia. That stuff was weighing real heavy on me, you know. And yeah, man, yeah, I definitely had some thoughts and some feelings on it and wanted to do a song about it because it's not something that I'd really done a full song about. And so hashtag what I've been saying, you know, like when you look at what's happening now, and considering that, like, you know, the song was in the works a minute ago. So it's just crazy. The timing is divine. Peace. What's going on, Kevin? And I finally got to make it back to you. Hey, man, great to see you here. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, man, so what I'm going to do right now, not only am I going to play you this song, I'm actually going to play the music video. So for those of you who might have missed it, in my post section on here on YouTube, the music video for the song just dropped. And yeah, man, I hope no one's triggered by the images in it, considering what the world is going through right now. But I think it's an important message. Absolutely. Word, Michael. Word. All right. So yeah, man, let's drop it up in here and everybody tune in. Let me know what you think in the comments.
As the world burns, try to keep it cool when you gon' learn. Hot heads lead to full urns. Came from dust, I ain't in the rush to return. As the world burns, try to keep it cool when you gon' learn. Wait a minute, hold up, cool down, okay. Take a second, chill out, do it now, today. Hard to chill when it's hot in here. Not a day go by when it's not severe. Ironic how it's hard to see when the skies are clear. Fall took an extra 30 days to drop this year. And I feel it in the air when we breathe it. We ain't listen when she need it. Now mama earth is heated. Call it home, but look at how we treat it. Problems we don't acknowledge, we are doomed to repeat it. Guess we don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. We just need the dollars, better give me what I earn. Give me what we wish for, might have made it this far. If we fan the flames, then we really didn't learn. I just wanna use lessons, give us more time before we run out as the temperatures climb. Sign of the times, it's a trial by fire. In this situation dire. As the world burns, try to keep it cool when you gon' learn. Hot heads lead to full urns. Came from dust, I ain't in the rush to return. As the world burns, try to keep it cool when you gon' learn. Wait a minute, hold up, cool down, okay. Take a second, chill out, do it now, today. As the world burns, try to keep it cool when you gon' learn. Hot heads lead to full urns. Came from dust, I ain't in the rush to return. As the world burns, try to keep it cool when you gon' learn. Wait a minute, hold up, cool down, okay. Take a second, chill out, do it now, today.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So that was As the World Burns, produced by the homies This Week in the Universe out of Australia. Man, once again, thank you to everybody who's already been keeping that song in rotation. Man, shout out to everyone in the chat for the comments, man. Thank y'all. Powerful, my brother. Dope. Stay safe. Indeed, definitely. No pun intended. This song is fire, man. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Great to see some environmental hip hop. Earth Day. Word. Marvin Gaye will be proud. Hey, man. Doing what we can, brother. Great work. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like the timing is just divine. Like, you know, I mean it when I said like, yeah, when we made this 2 years ago and then months ago, like we've been talking about it for months in terms of when the release date was going to be. You know, it's one of those things that, man, like, you know, you have no idea what's going to be happening at that exact moment when a song drops. And, you know, but when you talk about relevant things, you talk about things happening in the world, the likelihood that, like, you know, for example, if I mess around and did a song talking about school shootings or something like that, and then dropped it in the school, like the likelihood that a school shooting could end up happening the same day that song, I mean, because this type of stuff happens so much, or just a mass shooting in general, considering where we are in the world. So, yeah, it's just crazy times, man. It's just crazy all around. So, you know, I can't stress it enough, man. Folks, be safe. Definitely, you know, think about your fellow man, your brothers and sisters out here. Before you do anything crazy, man, think about how this stuff is going to affect you, us, everybody long term. Try to make better decisions for sure. You know what I mean? But thank y'all so much, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Definitely got more new music to share with y'all. I got one more track to share with y'all. This is one that I've quietly posted here and there, like mostly on Instagram. I've shared little links, but a lot of times with these songs that I do for the video game stuff, like, quite frankly, they don't need a whole lot of help from me to promote these joints, because the audience for these games a lot of times are so huge that these songs, you know, take on a life of their own. But I'm happy to announce that I was able to do another video game track, another one for Arknights. I feel like this might be my 4th song for Arknights at this point. So let's cue that up, and I'm gonna get ready to play that for y'all, and we'll see what y'all think. You know what I mean? It's definitely, you know, just disclaimer. Obviously, the video game tracks are a bit different than what I do normally, but, you know, I mean, it's something fun. I definitely enjoy doing it. So, man, I hope y'all dig it too. This one's called, I believe, it's hard to find the title of the track in English. But like, I've seen it posted a few different places as Secret Weapon. So we're gonna play that one now. And yeah, hold tight 1 second. Boom, couple comments. All right. Hey, what's going on? Happy Mochi. Peace. All right, good to see you up in here, sis. Good morning. Got that Friday paycheck. Oh man, I appreciate you. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Nice, the Emperor is back. So this track's a bit different. Not so much focused around the Emperor, but I have done 2 tracks as the Emperor in the past, definitely. Let's see. Thank you for the beautiful music you give us. You've opened my mind and soul. Continue to leave your mark on us as your fans and on good music. Man, that means a lot. Thank you so much. Black of all trades, right? Play that joint. I got you. Diversity in your discography is astounding. Wow, thank you, man. That means a lot, Warpath. Thank you, fam. All right, so let me stop talking y'all to death and play this new track. And hopefully y'all dig it. Shout out to the other featured artists on it. Let me drop those names real quick before we play it. Yeah, this track was put together by me, Obadiah Brown Beach on the production, as well as David Lynn. Also, shout out to XRI. Who's super dope. She actually dropped some music on her own recently. And, of course, little old me. So let's go ahead and play this track, which I believe is called Secret Weapon. I don't know for sure because the title is in, I believe it's in Mandarin, if I'm not mistaken, on Spotify. So, yeah. All right. On that note, let's get this queued up. Let me know how it sounds to y'all. And, yeah, we'll go from there.
chill. So quick you thought I stood still. Left with the prize and left them with the bill. Do it for the thrill, you know I'm one in the mill. Looking for a kid to help you feel fulfilled. Follow suit if you really know the deal. Play your cards right when it all for real. Listen, come up, but when the sun up, it's all done. Till it's time for another one.
Take it easy just for the fun of it. Gonna get you thinking you might stand a chance of catching me. Gotta keep right on for the thrill of the perfect heist. You won't be catching me, even in your wildest dreams. Do watch your back when the curtain shows. So kiss and eye contact. Better pay attention now. On the 4-second eye, right there. Then I'll vanish. Then it's like good again.
Gentlemen to a T, no honor amongst these unless you talking about me. I'm a different breed, won't you agree? Can't match, attack, or catch what you can't see. I live in the shadows on the edge. Take risks as I straddle on the ledge. Always fit for battle, come prepared, cat like when I'm dancing through the infrared. I walk with danger on occasion, but the thrill of the heights is so amazing. That you gotta love it. Yeah.
Let you get the jump on me, 'cause I'm not in a rush. I try to weave up both my thoughts. I hear the things you love the most. Take it easy just for the fun of it. Gonna get you thinking you might stand a chance of catching me. Gotta keep it on for the thrill of the perfect heist. You won't be catching me, even in your wildest dreams.
You can't catch what your hands can't hold, can't spot what your eyes can't find. I'm a cool cat, but the truth be told, right now I'm running behind. I'm one of a kind, but short on time. So let me take that if you don't mind. Thank you, I appreciate it. Another successful operation. Thank you for your cooperation. I try to be the best at my occupation. No need to get up, don't bother chasing. Really wish I had time for a conversation, but I'm long gone before the confrontation with the prize. But here's a little consolation. You're welcome. Me and Sharon's Karen, right? Try to be a giver. Sometimes.
I'm gonna make it easy just for the fun of it.
So easy.
Get you thinking you might stand a chance of catching me.
You never stand a chance.
Gotta keep it on for the thrill of the perfect heist. You won't be catching me, even in your wildest dreams. Take it easy just for the fun of it.
So easy.
Get you thinking you might stand a chance of catching me.
You never stand a chance. Never, never, ever catch me.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, yeah. A lot of music. Been keeping super busy, man. Glad that y'all enjoyed that, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all, man. All right. That's what's up. Thank you so much. Now, I appreciate all the love. Shout out to everybody for checking that joint out. But yeah, man, I've been busy, man. Just, keeping up with the collabs and doing stuff behind the scenes and stuff. Definitely been super active. But shout out to y'all for all the comments, man. Thank y'all again. But yeah, man. Definitely, man. Thank you. Oh man, y'all going in. I'm glad y'all enjoyed that joint. Love your show in San Francisco. Oh man, thank you so much. Thank you for coming out. Shout out to Happy Mochi that was also at the show as well. Shout out to Aria for coming through. Got a bop, got a B-boy, pardon me. Tired. Got a Cowboy Bebop looping the third vibe. Gotta love it. That's what's up. Yeah, certified heat as always. OMG. Man, I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Yeah, man. So that was a lot of fun. When they sent the track instantly, like a lot of the anime and stuff that y'all mentioned, that's exactly what I thought when I heard it. So I definitely wanted to do my part to really, really honor those joints, because all of that stuff that y'all listed, a lot of those are some of my favorite joints. So to do a track like that is exciting to say the least. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, real grateful for the opportunity. Shout out to XRE again. That's the vocalist who you heard singing on it. This is our second time collabing together on a video game track. We actually did that Renegade track. So for those of y'all who want to stream that song, so I can't tell you the name of the song in order for you to search it. So what you got to do right now, if you want to stream that on whatever platform, specifically Spotify, because I don't know about the other platforms, because I use Spotify to stream my music. But when you go to Spotify, if you look at my top 5 tracks, the top 2 tracks that people are playing the most from me right now are both songs from the Arknight games. Track 1 is Renegade, which is me and XRE, and then track 2 is this track, but the title is in Mandarin. So yeah, but like I said, I believe it's called Secret Weapon, but you're not going to be able to find it by searching it that way. But definitely, just go to my top 5 on Spotify. You'll see the track that way, and yeah, man, enjoy it. Stream the hell out of it. Folks are killing it. Both of those tracks are doing between like 3,000 to 4,000 streams a day. That game is hella popular, even though it's a mobile game. So shout out to everyone who's keeping that in rotation, man. I'm greatly appreciative of the love for sure, and I'm glad y'all enjoyed that. Now, on that note, let's shift gears real quick. It is time to get back to Adultish, and as you can see, I came. I see what you did there. Yeah, Secret Weapon versus Greatest Weapon. I didn't choose the title for Secret Weapon. It just kind of happened, you know. Let's see. I want to see you attempt to say it, Stan. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Yes, sir, Kev. My daughter's favorite track is Renegade. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Dope. Screaming in. All right, so yo, let's go ahead and get back to talking about these pre-orders for Adultish. Let me get this up on the screen. So what I'm gonna do right now is kind of take y'all through what y'all can expect with the pre-order. So this is just a quick look at what the physical albums will look like. Now keep in mind, I'm still waiting for it to be completed and sent to me. So obviously, it might look slightly different when we have the physical thing in hand, but this will give you a gist of what the vinyl is going to look like. All right, it's a double LP. That cover with the joint, for those of you who've listened to the album already, there's an interlude on there that kind of talks about the significance of that money, or the play money, as I like to call it. Malik, no worries, man. We're just happy to have you here. Thanks for coming through. But yeah, man, let's keep it moving. But this is what the vinyl's going to look like. Again, this is available for pre-order right now. Link is in the description of the video and also in the live chat. All right. But yeah, man, be sure to pre-order your copy if you haven't already. Quick shout out to Bandcamp. Behind the scenes, I was just notified that they will be featuring Adultish as a new and notable record when it drops. Yo, so keep your fingers crossed though, man. Folks, definitely keep supporting the album. Keep sharing the joint to encourage others to pre-order it if they haven't already supported on Kickstarter, obviously. But definitely do that, man, because all of those things definitely help get more eyes on it, obviously. But Bandcamp clearly is aware of the record and have behind the scenes told me how much they like the record, and let's keep our fingers crossed that they do a review of it, because that definitely would get it some much needed press. So yeah, man, I'm really excited. So shout out to Bandcamp for showing love. Super excited. Now, other than the vinyl, something that is new and wasn't available during the Kickstarter campaign, because I didn't get the idea until after it ended, when I was just shopping for Vans like I tend to do, because I love Vans. But hey, nice, Bandcamp doing right by you, man. Shout out to Bandcamp. Like, clap it up for Bandcamp. They have been showing me love for a very, very long time. So I'm just grateful that even though staff changes from time to time, there's still some people behind the scenes there that are fans of what I do. And when the opportunity, you know, it's like I'm not doing anything unique. to get their attention. I'm just following the way, the instructions that they lay out for everybody to submit the records in hopes that they show love. And so this is the second time that they'll be showing Adultish some love. The first single, No Per Diem, they showed love for that one and listed it as new and notable. So fingers crossed, man, that they do a review too. That would definitely help get more eyes on the record, obviously. So yeah, man, but these are the custom Vans that we made for Adultish that are exclusively available on Bandcamp. Definitely check those out if you can, all right? Also, we have the CD. The CD is a Digipack CD, which will have, it's not going to look exactly like this. The inside won't be orange, but it will have a fold-out poster in the inside, which will be that Play Money image designed by the homie Natural. The other thing too, which wasn't the original plan, but I've decided to do, and this is why the CD cost a bit more than normal, because of the length of the album. I'm going to verify it within the next couple days, but we should be able to fit the full album and the instrumentals all on one disc. And so if I confirm that and we're able to do that, there's a very good chance that for those of you who buy the CD, you'll have all of that, because we were talking and found out that I believe you can have up to 80 minutes, and I believe that total that's what the record is. It's actually just under that with the instrumentals. So yeah, so it looks like you're gonna get all of that. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Hey, shout out to everybody in the comments. The Adultish hoodie is so fire. Thank you. By the way, I am wearing that right now. You know what I'm saying? Sexy times. Bow, bow. Hold up. Wait a minute. Take these off. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Pow, pow. Joint. It's fresh, son. You know what I mean? But yeah, Adultish hoodie. We're going to talk more about that in a second. I'll put the mock images up so you can see the full thing in a second. But back to the CD. Already finished breaking that down, but yo, we also have the USB cassette. Now, here's something that I know a lot of people didn't read the details, but for the USB cassette, not only will it have everything I've ever done from my demo in '99 that got me signed with Hideout up into Adultish. So it'll have Adultish on it. It will have the instrumentals of Adultish. It will have the acapellas of Adultish. But wait, there's more. It will also have something called Stan Loves Japan, which is going to be a collection of a lot of the collabs that I did with Japanese producers. So basically all of the collabs I did with Nujabes for his projects, all of the collabs I did with Kenichiro Nishihara, and Uyama, all of the different folks. So you name it. So that's also going to be available on the USB, which wasn't available on the last USB that I did for Animal Arithmetic. Wait, there's more. Also, there's going to be a project on there called Animated, which literally will have all the video game music and anime related joints that I've done, or comic related / manga related joints that I've done, all on one, all as a part of the thing. So you got two different compilations of songs and stuff that weren't available before on the USB that will now be on this USB. All right, so definitely look out for that, man. So even if you're somebody who got the last one, which is a collectible in itself, this one literally will have the new album, two variations of the album, and two new compilations. So 5 more projects technically will be on this USB. All right. So look at it more as a collectible than anything. But the great thing about these USB cassettes, they literally are plug and play in your car. So if you have a USB connector in your car, you can plug it in and then play hundreds of songs from me. Literally 24 years worth of music. All right. So that's available as well. I need to have the full Adultish outfit. Man, live your life. Be great. Who am I to stop you? All right. All right, let's talk about this other stuff. So now let's take this off the screen so you can see it. But we also have the Adultish t-shirt. This is the pattern t-shirt, which literally it has the pattern that was designed by me and the homie Ryan Espelita. Yeah, man, shout out to Ryan, who was the initial person I was talking to about the cover art for the album. We worked together to create this pattern. I had found all the textures I wanted. He then created a pattern design that I like, and then I replaced the different color patches that he had with these different materials that I had been gathering, right? So, and that's how we created it. So it's very much has like an African, almost like a dashiki type of vibe and stuff, but it's a full print shirt. Really, really dope. It has the Adultish in the like on the bottom left-hand side, as opposed to taking up the full t-shirt. All right. So that is also available. For those of you who supported on Kickstarter, you already have that shirt coming to you, depending on what level you did. But these two shirts are new. Real quick, let's go to the comments. Hold on. It said the whole album and the instrumentals. We done come a long way from H. Super facts. All right. Hoodie and the Vans on point. Thank you, Kevin. Yo, the value, man. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you for recognizing that. So basically, I need to get the USB cassette. Word. All right. The Super Collection. Thank you. Thank you. This is a time capsule, my guy. Man, trying to make sure that these moments, when I do these releases, like, man, you know, I'm trying to make them memorable moments, right? Like, these are timestamps in the career, right? At no point of time for any other release have I been able to do this much stuff around it. And this is largely because I have control over my career. And, you know, it's one of the advantages sometimes of not being with a label. It's not that you can't do this with a label. It's just challenging to do it sometimes with a label, with their backing, because, you know, they want to make sure that they make their money too. But shout out to the few labels who have been super supportive like this in the years. Q&5 was one of them that gave me a lot of freedom and space to do a lot and backed a lot of what I did. Also, shout out to Hypnot Records, man, as well, you know. No disrespect to any of the other labels I work with, but in terms of additional support and really supporting the vision to the fullest extent, and more so than other people I work with, Q&5 and Hypnot in particular have done the most in that respect. But yeah, these are the other tees. You got the Adultish tee here that comes in. I believe it comes in. Yeah. So listen, you can order all of this on Bandcamp. However, there are some shirts that, like, in order to get larger sizes or extra small sizes, things like that, you can go to the Sub Art and Music store to get that. But largely, most of the pre-order stuff is concentrated on Bandcamp intentionally to send more traffic there. And then there's the Adultish definition shirt, which says of or suitable for a grown-up with more growing to do. All right? So definitely check that out. But yeah, man, let's keep it pushing. And then there's the Adultish hat. Takes the headphones off to put that on display real quick. Hey, man. Thank you. Clap it up for Michael Coleman, man. I appreciate the support, yo. Thank you, bro. Yo, the amount of work that has happened behind the scenes has been ridiculous for sure. But yes, this is the Adultish hat right here, the Adultish snapback. Give you all the details real quick. So as you can see on right there, there's a design on the front. Then the embroidery on the back. Boom, boom, boom. Let that focus for a minute. All right. And then under the lid, the crown jewel. You know, the pattern, the same pattern design. So yeah, man, nice little accent and stuff. You know, shout out to a lot of you who supported it. If you saw me on tour, you were able to pick up joint. If you supported the Kickstarter, you have this coming to you. I just got the boxes to ship these out that arrived today. So some of these will be going out today or in the next couple of weeks for those of you. Oh, and that's what I wanted to mention. So any of you who supported the campaign and bought items that those of you who supported on Kickstarter, all your stuff is going to be sent together, right? For those of you who are supporting on Bandcamp, the shirts are semi-automated, which means that when you order the shirts, those are going to be shipping out, not from me per se, but a separate company. And so those actual shirts will go out a bit sooner. The hats, because the hats are fully in stock now, some of the hats will actually go out as well within the next couple weeks. But that's mainly for those of you supported via Bandcamp. Those of you who supported on Kickstarter, you're getting the poo-poo platter, son. You're getting everything at once. So like, be patient. I just wanted to give y'all a heads up because I know sometimes people get sensitive about stuff like that. But it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot happening. We are not a huge operation over here. It's me, my wife, and my kids, man, like who are putting together most of this stuff to go out and get to all of y'all. All right, so definitely be patient. Thank y'all for supporting, and clap it up for Happy Mochi, the homie Aria. Appreciate the love, sis. Said, look at all that adultish wisdom. You know what I mean? Yep. Appreciate it. Must be the salt and pepper bed. I appreciate the love, sis. Thank you. All right. But yeah, man, let's get to some of these other comments and we'll get back to looking at the merch. Love your music. Very inspirational when I was in a dark place. Yo, oh man, thanks for all you do. Don't mind my silly username. Hey, listen, you know what I mean? I am not here to yuck anyone's yum. You live your life, be great, you know? But nah, thank you for the kind words. Seriously, it means a lot. All right. Damn, you stay putting in work, man. Listen, trying to keep myself and these babies off these poles, B. You know, so yeah, man. I try to put 110. You know, try to give it my all, man. This is, not everybody's lucky to get to do what they love for a living, and I'm someone who loves making music, but I'm also someone who loves visual art and design and things like that. And so a lot of what you're looking at, I design myself, or work with a team of folks who basically, I was acting as art director and instructing them in terms of what I was looking for. So yeah, man, it's just dope to be able to see all of this culminate and come together. Kevin says, real fans will have patience. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, just always keep in mind, I'm not a part of this larger entity. A lot of this stuff is getting shipped out directly from me, or some cases I'm manually putting this stuff in so that the companies I'm using is sending it out to you. So, yeah, man, it's a ton of work. And, outside of this, I still got to do all the regular stuff. You know what I mean? Like, what was it tonight? I got to drop my kid off the movies to go kick it with her friend after picking one kid up from daycare, and then keeping her occupied while the other one's at the movies, and still come back and make sure the podcast drops, make sure that orders are shipped out, make sure I get quality time with my wife. Hell, it's my night to cook dinner. I got to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still doing all the same shit that everyone else is doing, but then I'm doing all of this, and I don't have this huge team of people, in some cases, helping me. However, on this album, just know that, to make this album come together, it was a lot of people who did contribute to making the actual album. But a lot of this stuff that's happened on the back end is falling on your boy. So, and maybe some interns. We'll see. Keep your fingers crossed for your mans. All right, but let's get back to this merch, and then we're gonna get out of here. And again, if I sound congested, it's because I am. Yeah. So we already talked about the hoodie, but here it is once again. Obviously I'm wearing it, but this is another shot, show you what the front and back look like. For those of you who saw me out in Kansas City, and I think in Chicago, you might have seen me rocking the hoodie. So yeah, man, definitely it's a really, really dope design. But that's the merch. So that's what's going on. With the album, the merch for it. Definitely, man, I appreciate all the love. Jacob says, hold on. Peace, fam. Def grabbing a shirt and ordering the vinyl also. Thank you so much. So again, man, I appreciate those of you who've already ordered the stuff. Those of you who are working toward ordering the stuff. It's all love. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting, man. More good stuff to come. Working on a ton of stuff behind the scenes. Just got hit up about a remix I need to work on. Got another song that I'm writing right now for Top Panda. And also got other dope stuff coming out with other collabs that I knocked out a while ago on deck. A lot of new things are coming outside of Adultish. So stay tuned, man. I'll keep y'all posted. Definitely appreciate all the love. Let's see. So I would have copped it there had it been on sale then. Yeah, man, that's the prototype, All right, huge project. Hey, yo, shout out Shout out to Jay Nodick. That's Jacob right there, man. Clap it up for that brother. Super talented producer. Definitely check out Jay Nodick's stuff, man. We were rocking with him out in Austin, Texas. Shout out to my brother DJ Notion for putting me on to him. Super talented guy, man. Hopefully you will see us collaborating at some point in the future, man. Talented guy, but also a nice guy. You know what I mean? And we need more of those in the world. But yeah, Laughing, man, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you. But on that note, family, I'm going to go ahead and get out the way. As you can tell, I can barely breathe. I'm doing my mouth breathing thing right now. So let me get out of here. But, man, I appreciate y'all so much, man. Shout out to everybody who supported and continues to support. Yeah, man. I mean, I can't stress it enough. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate all that y'all do. But y'all have an amazing weekend, man. Definitely be safe out here. And, yeah, man, I'll see y'all in a minute. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon, but talk to you sooner. Hold up real quick. Let's get to these comments. Hope you feel better. Have a blessed weekend. Thank you, sis. That means a lot. Thank you. You as well. Have a great weekend. Much love and hope you feel better. Thank you. All right. Hey, clap it up for my man Joshua McGee. Any update on that rough draft that you previewed for us? I'm trying to remember what track. Are you talking about that Peace track I played a minute ago? If so, I'm not sure when that's dropping, but yeah, but it should be coming soon. Peace. Have a good weekend. Same to you. Feel better, fam. Peace out. Definitely, man. Have a good weekend. Yeah, Josh, I'm not sure which track you're talking about, but if it was that Peace track, it's definitely coming in a minute. But on that note, I'm going to get out of here for real, man. Y'all take care. All right. Have a good weekend, y'all. Peace, peace, peace.